This is a rant about cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
With Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Hey y'all, welcome to the Sip This channel. So Cooking with Kaya is currently trending on TikTok and Twitter or X because a Facebook page that she stated multiple times is fake, but people still believe it's her, says, I went from making so much money to struggling in every way, and I just hate that the truth is we're all 1 to 3 missed paychecks away from severe financial hardship. This stuff is so unreal for me. Now, if you don't know who Cooking with Kaya is, she's a TikToker who went viral for making meals, and in the beginning of her video, she would be like, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya. She would do a little spin, and she would twerk a little, and she would also sometimes throw in a little shade where she would be like, oh, cook for your man, or I'll cook for him, stuff like that. And it really got the girls riled up, and the men were loving it. But she was just playing. She was being sarcastic, just something to reel you in. People did not like that, though. So she has like a bunch of women that hate her and a bunch of men that love her. So that really started her viralness, I guess you could say. After the Facebook post went viral, of course, a lot of people had a lot to say, whether it was a think piece on TikTok or a think piece on Twitter. They were dragging her, some were uplifting her. Let's get into some of those videos.
When Cooking with Kaya was in her prime, if there would have been no haters, that meant I would have been dead. Because honestly, there's nothing y'all could tell me that would have convinced me that what she was doing was okay. I don't find it funny to prey on women's insecurities, and I damn sure don't find it funny to prey on men's instabilities, not insecurities. A man's instability. The way that women were getting bullied in their own home, in their own bed, in their own kitchens, and Kaya was sitting there every single day watching this shit happen, watching men disrespect their girlfriends, post that shit on TikTok, and she proceeds to get up every morning, make that fucking food, and shake her ass in front of that camera talking about hee ha ha, I'm making money, you bitches are miserable and I'm making money, you hoes is miserable, I'm making money. And that's exactly why she's in the state that she is in right now.
I think it's so funny how women scream how much they're girls and they love women, but then real life shit happens and you see how women actually feel about other women, and y'all hate women. That's how I feel when I see how y'all talk about Cooking with Kaya. This whole Cooking with Kaya situation, I feel like y'all are just haters and you're mad bitches. Do I really want to watch her cook and be like, cook for your man, or I will? Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I probably won't go out of my way to watch the video, but am I gonna be upset at her saying shit like that, trying to get a fucking coin? No. When I first saw Cooking with Kaya blowing up, I saw all the discourse. I said this a year ago. I said, y'all are some hating ass hoes. I said that girl is trying to get her bag, and y'all are allowing yourself to get jealous and feel a type of way because the way the men are responding to her. And it's all just about male validation. When the men started supporting Cooking with Kaya, when the men started posting about Cooking with Kaya, when the men started saying, oh my god, I wish I had a Cooking with Kaya back home, da 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 da, now all the bitches hate Cooking with Kaya. And me personally, I don't give a fuck about her saying stupid shit like, cook for your man or I will, cook for that man or I will. I don't give a fuck. Cook for the nigga if you want to. Please come get him off of me, please. But even despite that, I don't care about any women who post things like obviously for male validation on social media, because the thing is, they're just trying to make it. They're just trying to get a coin. They're just trying to get a bag. I'm never going to hate on the next woman for trying to pay her bills. I'm never going to hate on the next woman for leaning into male validation in the male gaze, knowing it's going to bring her money in return. For all I know, Kaya could be a fucking lesbian. She could fucking hate men. But on social media, she can portray this, kick for your man or I will, because she knows it's going to pay her bills. So I never felt the type of way, and I feel like the women who did feel the type of way, and the women who still feel the type of way, and are still coming at this girl and laughing at her like she's doing hair now, and people are like, oh yeah, she's broke now. See what happens when you do that. That's weird. And also, life can humble you very fast. So never laugh at another person's situation, because you could literally be put in that same situation tomorrow. Overall, I just feel like the whole Cooking with Kaya situation shows that a lot of women, they don't really give a fuck about women for real. Like, you like women, but only if they do everything you want them to do, say everything you want them to say, act the way you want them to act. As soon as a woman comes around and she does what the fuck she wants to do, you have a problem with it. Cooking with Kaya, she got on the fucking internet. She knows she's pretty. She knows she's attractive. She knows she has a good body. And she knows that she wanted some fucking money. So what did she do? She started making cooking videos saying shit that would lure men in. The men were lured in, and the women came behind the men hating on her. That's exactly what happened. And I think that that's weird. And I think a lot of women need to sit back and ask themselves, why do I respond to women that way?
Cooking with Kaya, this is for you. Though I've never seen a stream, I don't watch streams. I see your name all over my TikTok, and I just want you to know that they was waiting for the moment. People wait for the moment that they feel like you're down. That's just how this shit goes. But I want you to remember that, honey, they niggas was in the kitchen cooking with you, not with them. So for everybody that got something to say about Cooking with Kaya, I'm not a fan of bullying. That's what it is for me. Oh, she should have did this and she ain't got no money now. Have you ever had a moment where you was lit ever? Just because you don't see somebody's motion don't mean the boat still ain't on the ocean, baby.
I don't feel bad for Cooking with Kaya. And the reason why I don't feel bad for Cooking with Kaya is because you built a whole entire brand off of degrading and putting down women. You built your entire brand off of being a pick-me. Cooking with Kaya, showing people these mediocre ass plays that you're making. I know bitches who know how to throw down in the kitchen, and Cooking with Kaya is not one of them. She make hookah lounge food. I'll eat at Cracker Barrel before I eat her shit.
This is a rant about Cooking with Kaya. I think everybody's wrong about Cooking with Kaya, including Kaya. Kaya wrong about Kaya. She shouldn't have posted what she posted. This is the problem. First of all, saying stuff like, oh, I will take your man with my plate of food. Motherfuckers don't understand sarcasm. Please, they already was looking for a reason to hate you. A confident, sexy, good-looking black woman coming on here shaking ass and making yams. Babe, they was ready to hate you. If you say something like that, I'll take your man with my plate of yams, girl. You just gotta know they gonna be mad. Hoes mad. And you have to have that attitude. Hoes gonna be mad, they gonna stay mad. And besides, I don't even want your man. 2, when you assume that kind of persona, you don't get vulnerable on here because you already know people are waiting on your downfall. So you don't go on Twitter and say, in 1 to 3 paychecks, we could all be in the gutter, in the trenches, living paychecks to paychecks. No, girl, that's not your persona on here. You don't let these people clock your pockets. Ever, okay? That's 1. So she should have called me before she blew up and said, Nina, listen, I need you in my team. It's never too late, but we probably gonna have to fire some management. They're not looking out for you. Why you don't got a lonely bands? People are saying she don't have a lonely bands. Okay, so then what's the point of catering to men if you don't have a lonely bands? I'm just telling the truth. There is no point, ladies, in catering to none of these if you're not gonna sell the content to go along with it. Because what you gonna sell them? Pots? They not cooking. Please, they looking at booty. You gotta lead them somewhere else for that. So if you don't got a lonely bands, forget the male audience. That's where you was wrong about yourself, girl. Just bite the bullet. You should have had Nina manage you. Now here's where everybody else is wrong about Kaya. People are saying, you know, the problem is that her audience was men, and when you be trying to be male centered, that's what happened. You turned out to be broke because men is broke. Not when it comes to their addictions. Let's tell it like it is. No, they're not. They'll always find money for what they want. So the real problem is you're confused about who your audience is, girl. It's like you want to be for the girls, but you're really for the guys, but you don't have a bottom of the funnel for anybody. So the girls is like, what? Is it pots? Is it food? The boys is like, is it booty? Everybody's confused. See, that's why you need me, girl. It's never too late, though. It's never too late. We can get your money up quick and not on Lonely Bands. We need to get your ass on TikTok Shop. I know the top products for the Black Friday. Girl, we could get you a good, at least 100 grand. But for the new year, it's never too late. But hey, what do I know?
After this started to get bigger and bigger, Kaya decided to come out and address the haters, address the think pieces, address the fake Facebook posts, and a bunch of other stuff. So here's her video.
All right, y'all, let's finally have this conversation. Unfortunately, for the people who have recently been making like these 2-minute rants about me and telling me what I should have did and what I didn't do right and this, that, and the third, I've been telling y'all since March that the Facebook account and the X account impersonating me are not me. Just because you don't see me on social media anymore, because I choose not to be on the internet right now because I'm taking a break because I'm grieving my dead sister, doesn't mean I went broke. Just because we went on a trip and didn't post on social media about the trip does not mean I went to Dubai and got, you know what? We got to start making 1 + 1 = 2. If I went broke, why would I go to social media and tell y'all? That ain't even the point. The point is, y'all thought y'all had some tea. Whole time it was pissed. I'm not trying to go on this long rant, but moral of the story is, stop believing everything you see. That's literally not me posting on that Facebook. That's literally not me posting on X. I mind my business. I literally mind my business.
That's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment your thoughts on the situation down below. Do you think it was blown out of proportion? Subscribe to the channel and have a great day.